everyone, welcome to Command Wolf Gaming. I'm CWG and welcome to CWG's crafting table. Now today we're not exactly painting anything or doing anything extravagant. We're actually just modifying a gun that I had, and actually you've already seen footage of me using this on my gun. So what I have here is a silencer, not any type of silencer. This is one that actually lights up tracer rounds for your airsoft gun. So if you buy exclusive tracer rounds, you can actually run it through this, and obviously you can see the tag on there. Cheers, love the Cavalry's here. I forget the actual make and model of this. I'll leave a link down below in the description for you guys to view. And I want to just show you how this actually works and what's entailed with actually attaching it to your gun. If you guys have a problem like I do, well then it's a whole different ball game. So first off, this is a very simple battery operated tracer unit. I bought this off Valken, whatever, however it's pronounced. And all it is, it's 4 AAA batteries on a black light type unit. I guess it only goes off when a round goes through there. And the way it turns on is you hit this button. And if you didn't hear that, let's try it again. You'll hear it power up. Obviously, in a noisy setting, you're not going to hear it. It is a high-pitched wing like that. And that's pretty much about it. The round goes through here. It gets lit up in this section. Then it comes out the other end, and you got to trace around. And that is the switch to turn it on and off. Now, what do you have to do with this? Well, this is a very basic unit in that it goes onto your flash hider. Now, I got 2 different flash hiders here. I think they are the same dimension. I'm not too sure. Let me get something. Here we go. So this one is about 7/30 seconds. Is that right? No, I'm reading that wrong. I'll get something a little bit more exact, which luckily I should have right in my toolbox right here. Aha! I do. This is a caliber. Basically, it's to measure inches, millimeters, whatever. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to open this up just slightly. As you can see, the numbers are going up. We're going to slide this close over the end. It's 0.864 or 21.99 millimeters, or 22 millimeters if you round up. So that's the outer diameter of this unit. And on this unit, it is 22.01 millimeters, or 0.866. So they're pretty much the same size. So I'm assuming all flash hiders are the same. They're pretty much the same size, dimensions, whatever, except the screw difference in here is obviously there's a clockwise and a counterclockwise. I think they call it a positive and negative. This one, it doesn't actually say. Just tells me the screw size for this, which unfortunately, as you can see here, this size is larger than that. So this would not work on my gun. But yeah, so be wary when you buy a flash hider. So what I had to do with my gun, because it is actually a Valken Polymer gun, extravagant name type thing. I'll leave a copy of the description and where you can get it off. If I actually bought this at a local store, but it's still up online. It's easy to find. So what I had to do to my gun, I actually had to disassemble the front end. So what I had to do is flip this over, push this pin out, that can be closed, and I just got to pull this pin out from the side like so, and then slide this off. And the reason why I had to do this, because this will not fit onto here unless I take it off the barrel first, because there's not enough room for this cuff to slide back. And obviously with this, this would actually be sitting right about there. There's not enough room to really fiddle around with the silencer on the gun. So what I had to do is basically I gotta unscrew this. I gotta unscrew this very carefully. As we can see, there's ball bearings in here. So I will grab a magnetic mat for this process. Let's move this out of the way just a little bit. Gonna put that like that, and we're gonna unscrew it. So I'm being very careful at this point because we're at the end of the threads. And the reason why is because the ball bearings that are in here, right, they are free floating inside the housing. And the way, as you can see, we already had a couple ball bearings fall out, and that was me holding it tightly. Luckily, a lot of it's in the tray, and we didn't lose any. So when you do this, be careful about doing this. They didn't really have a good video of how to attach it originally, and we just got ball bearings going all over the place. So what I like to do is I like to hold at least some of them in, start pushing them back in like so. It's actually very hard, very tenuous on this, because you don't want to lose these ball bearings. Obviously you can do this without as many ball bearings. I just don't want to lose them, because then this will be a pain later on down the line if I want to change it to a different gun. There goes that ball bearing. So as I'm speaking, actually I might be able to find it underneath my bench. So let me go find that real quick. I'm going to put that back down. Let me take a look. Okay, so I wasn't able to find that one ball bearing, but luckily we have enough here still that we could do this project. So I want to show you guys. So I have to use my original flash hider, and basically I'm just gonna put that all the way in there, bottom them out. And how this works is that when you tighten down that ball bearing, it's actually gonna go into one of these grooves. Obviously, the way I set it, it's all the way down, so it's flush, right? And since this is plastic, it's actually gonna tighten in, not into this groove, but on the edge of this groove. As you can see, there's like a little dent right there from last time I did it. Right, and that's how this works. You put the ball bearings, sit into the groove, right? I can obviously go one less. This is maximum. I can't go any further. And the reason why I can't use this is because the thread's different. I'm going to be very careful about putting this back on, because this is already stripped out pretty much. So what I want to do is I'm going to push that in. I'm going to start putting the bearings back in over the plate, obviously, because we don't want to lose any more ball bearings than what we already lost already. You might say, oh, it's just a ball bearing, single ball bearing, but the thing is, it's putting equal pressure all the way around. So you want to maintain as many ball bearings as possible in the unit itself. You don't just want to be like, okay, willy-nilly, just throw it in there. So some of you might be saying, oh, you don't have to unscrew it all the way. You know, it just won't work with mine like that. Maybe there is another flash hider that is thinner than this one or this one that I could use. But for me, I actually physically had to take it completely off my gun in order to do this, in order for me to screw this back on. So I'm screwing this back on, tightening it up, and now it's secure in there. So all I have to do is screw it back on my gun, like so. This reverse, see, that's what I mean. It's reverse threads. I can't do it normal thread style. And the threads are already messed up on here, but I want to make sure I don't screw up any more. And I want to make sure that that whole thing, the cavalry's here, yeah, is facing off towards me. So I want to make sure it's lined up. I'm going to screw it back on, like so. And for the most part, it's exactly where I want it. It's bottomed out as far as it's going to go. It's not going to move. Well, maybe it moves just a tiny bit. We're talking about very, very small. And all we're going to do is take this, we're going to slide it back on. Which luckily, this silencer fits through the Valken chamber just nicely. And it sticks out on the end. So obviously it's kind of weird how it is. But so I am thinking about getting another flash hider for this, because as you can see, the orange one was getting all messed up. This I'll keep as spare. So, and then all we have to do is push this back in. like so. And there you have it. That is the attachment of the silencer that I did purchase. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did you like that little tutorial on how to attach your flash silencer onto your gun? Obviously, this is still kind of wonky on here. It's because, again, the threads are messed up, so I'm just going to make sure it's tight. Obviously, if it was a metal one, I won't have to worry about it, but since that was plastic, and now that shouldn't move, and I'm good to go airsofting. Now, if you guys didn't see the video of me actually using this at night, make sure to check it out. If I remember, I'll put it down in the description, or I'll put it up in the card in the corner. So, thank you guys for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you enjoyed the footage. As I always say, folks, like, subscribe, and share. Spread the love, and I hope to see you next time here on Command Wolf Gaming.
Now keep your hand off that mouse, folks. We have so much more fun and exciting content on this channel that you guys and gals are missing out on, that it's not funny. So all you have to do is hit the big red subscribe button right down below this video. Also remember to hit the bell notification button. You can't miss it. It looks like the Taco Bell bell, just without any color. And with doing that, you are officially subscribed to my channel, Command Wolf Gaming, and will receive notifications on when new material is up on my channel for you guys and gals to view and enjoy. If you like what we are doing, hit the thumbs up button. If not, hit the thumbs down button. But remember to always leave a comment or a suggestion down below in the comment section. I want to know what you think, and I want to hear what you guys and gals want to see in the gameplay. But as always, folks, like, subscribe, share, and spread the love, and I hope to see you guys next time here on Command Wolf Gaming.